Hey, what's going on? Donkey Kong and Monkey Spawns. In today's video, we're going to take a look at this squad, and this is Machine Robo's next gravity builder. And yeah, and as you can see right over there, they are a squad of 5, and they are these kind of like modular build toys. And so this is what they look like in their native state, and they do combine into this gestalt. But what's nuts is that because they're modular, you can create all these different types of beasts and figures and vehicles and stuff like that, and it's just absolutely wild and like right up my alley. And once again, they are from Machine Robo from Bandai. And so you could say that they're descendants of the GOBOT, so to speak. And they all come packaged with this thing. This is all identical, but the boxes are a little bit different. And so these are considered like kind of, they're called like food toys. And that's what my friend called them in Japan. And so you get them, and they're kind of like Cracker Jacks boxes. You get them like this, and they're supposed to be like some type of food item inside. Mine did not have them because I got these used from my buddy. But you get them like this, and then you open them up, and then you see the instructions, and all of them are actually on sprues, and you got to like snip them off or like, I don't know, twist them off or whatever. And then, yeah, these are all like super duper modular. I thought they were going to be 5mm, but they are not. They are ever so short of 5mm. Imagine though, if these were 5mm compatible, whoo, I would have swooned. I would have swooned. But yeah, like I said, each of these comes with this bit, and this is instructions on how to like combine all of them and some like alternate configurations and stuff like that. Give me 1 second, I'm sorry. Yeah, if you watch the channel, you know that when I cut away, it's typically because I have to burp. I just had some carbonated water right now. But anyway, the first guy is this dude, and he's the only like humanoid looking figure, and the rest are these kind of construction vehicles. Let me actually show them to you really quick before we do a dive into how to transform him. So the first guy is this dude wielding this kind of like pickaxe. Kya, 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 kya. He looks cool. I love that the team is clad in orange. Orange and gray and black is kind of like the motif. This over here is obviously some type of like construction vehicle. It has like a scoop thing, and this does move up and down. And on the back, you can see there's an alternate head hidden in there. Over here, he is also some type of like tractor vehicle or something, and he also has a alternate head. And that kind of looks like Scourge with the mustache and stuff. That's dope, dude. I love everything about this set. It kind of reminds me of Mugen Bean. You guys know Mugen Bean? If not, get familiar. That's a really great toy line. I love everything about this except the fact that they're not 5mm. And you can see the head just kind of hidden in broad daylight over there. And yeah, this is some construction hook-like vehicle. It doesn't go up and down. It does go left and right, though. You know what? I wonder if I can make this go up and down, considering the modularity. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's way better. Cool. So, yeah, they're very, very modular. And like I said, the only thing that I dislike about them is that they're not 5mm. And you can see this is some drill vehicle. What's really neat is they actually angle the tires like this. I don't know. It gives it a lot of like presence and attitude. And so let me set this guy off. Let me actually set all of them off to the side so as not to mess with the focus. Get out of there. So we'll take a look at this guy. I love the details, dude. Love the head sculpt. Love all the little details on this guy. Yeah, well like sculpted and crafted. And it's made of, yeah, decent material. I mean, it's like some type of vinyl, right? As most things are these days. And so in terms of how to convert him, I mean, he has basic up, down, left, right in terms of his arms and like some spinny stuff. But beyond that, I mean, they're very, very basic. And man, considering that these are quote unquote like food toys, I wish Happy Meals came with stuff like this. You know what I mean? I would buy the heck out of all of them. Oh, and here's the main head that's hidden behind there. And in terms of like how to convert him, we got to start like removing these bits. The legs, and I don't have all of these memorized. How did they have this? They had it so that it can swivel like outward. Oh, you know what? All right, I'll just look at this. They have this situated like that, so that when you attach the legs, you can swing them out and they can get into an A stance. And I think that's very thoughtful, very cool. And so, yeah, earlier we had them like this, and now they've gone perpendicular, and he looks like he's sitting on some like barrels or something like that, right? The head will pop out, and what will look like initially, like it'll look like not all the bits are going to be used, but later on they come together for something special, and so we'll wait for that. like these arms in the initial configuration right now are not going to be used. And so we're going to move those off to the side. And these are going to become the chest, but just got to make sure I'm doing it right. I think it's just like that. And then the combined head will sit right there. Look at that sculpt, man. That's a really, really nice looking head. And I wish I could be using these for my build formers, you know, to have this sit atop. Look at that. What a nice crest. You know, that looks so cool. I'm almost thinking of just kind of like thickening the posts and ports so that they are 5mm, but that's very, very nice. And oh, I forgot to add the thighs. The feet rather, they will flip over and then they will become the thighs for the combined mode. And so that is homie right there. Let me kind of move him out of the way and I'll get the second one up. And I'll cue the second one up. All right, numero dos on the squad is Mr. Drill Tank, and he's pretty cool. And what's neat is that he not only turns into the drill tank, he can become an arm, and also he can become a leg as well. You can see the arm configuration right there, and then you can see the leg configuration here. For the purposes of this demo, at least for this first phase, why don't we convert him into the arm? So please stand up. Yes. And so we're going to start taking all these bits apart. Man, this is such a cool toy. Oh, and by the way, they do come with stickers. I just have them to the side, and I'm not going to apply them just because I hate applying stickers to my toys. And so the tires are going to come apart. Then they're going to come together to form, like, it's the forearm, I guess. And then, oh, some of the things are really tight, as you hear me straining like I'm about to take a dump. Oh, so this right here is the fist, and let me mess with the focus a little bit. Yeah, that's the fist, and then they have this bar, which is the elbow that I've seen, and it's present on the other one as well, and it does give you like an elbow bend. And then up at the top, this is going to become the shoulder, and you can see it all coming together. And this bit over here, that's going to become the shoulder joint, and make sure that everything's tight. And then these other bits are like not used at the moment, and I'll just set them off to the side. What is interesting though is that this, I don't know if it's exactly designed for this. It does fit perfectly in terms of the width, and it does cinch this together. And I do like that as a chest press. But I believe this is used for something later on. But for the time being, we'll just kind of leave that there. Oh, and I almost forgot to show this connecting. And that just goes in there. And that's the arm. Pretty cool, right? Very, very cool. All right, let's move on to homie number 3. Okay, homie number 3 is the hook vehicle. And as you can see, that fist is present again right over there, right? And so we're going to utilize him as the arm, but he also does have the leg configuration, as you can see right there, and we may do that later on. Sorry, I cut away for a burp. Or another, should I just like burp on camera, like be a savage about it? But yeah, you know, harkens back to the homie Mixmaster, but he looks good. He looks good, and there's a little like toe hitch on the back as well. But to convert him, you know, we're going to start taking him apart, and similar to the first guy. Similar to this guy, that bit over here is going to become the shoulder joint. And there's like, after you do the first one, stuff starts like making sense. You can see that the fist is right there, and that's going to be the forearm. And this same bit is going to become the elbow. So we'll put that right there. Yeah, like I said, I really, really like this set a lot, man. Like, and I just wish that we had more toys like this in America. In los Estados Unidos, the United States. Just want to say what's up to everyone, by the way. How are you all doing? I hope everyone's in good spirits. And yeah, lots of folks watch from the US, UK, India, Philippines, Indonesia. Yes, I just wanted to say hello to everyone and to all the geographic regions that support this page and support me. I appreciate you all. And if I didn't shout your nation out, well, get those numbers up, man. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, dude. I appreciate all of you. So anyway, so here's 3 of 5 combined, and let's figure out number 4 and number 5. And there's a bunch of bits over here like they haven't been used, but they will be later. You'll see. All right, cool. Number Quattro over here. And he is, the legs are a little bit unconvincing to me, to be completely honest. But yeah, he's some type of construction vehicle with this like jaggedy mouth over here. And yeah, it moves up and down, left and right. The little treads are cool though. And he has another like face hidden back there. This one, let's see. Got to peel that off. This apparently is going to become the toe. And it looks like it's going to remain plugged into here. Let me figure out some of the other bits. Like there is this piece back here, this cube looking thing, this D3 bit, and must be that thing. Yeah, again, this set is still new to me, so if I flub, yeah, please forgive me. I'm still kind of getting used to everything. And I think they're saying orient it like that. And I know my camera's blurry. Like that, okay. And then here, what's going to happen is these are going to spin around. And then this black piece will become the knee joint, and that's going to sit up there. And then this bit is going to plug in up at the top, and that's going to become the knee joint or the kneecap. And this will plug in right over here. And I guess that's not that bad. And so this is the foot. This is the foot, and let's see it plugged into Homeboy. And also I was going to say, you can see the alternate mode for, it's kind of blurry. You can see the alternate mode for the arm over here. So that's kind of cool too. Maybe we'll do the alternate configuration for the limbs. But not right now. Not right now. We're just going to go with the standard version. And we're going to plug that in right there. He's coming together, man. He looks dope. He looks dope. And yeah, articulation is present in all the right places. You got joints in the shoulders, the elbows, joints on the hips, knees, and feet. And so really cool that they're able to include so much articulation in these food toys, so to speak. Crackerjack, you got to step your game up, dude. All right, now let's get on to the last guy. All right, here we go. And he's some type of, I don't know, steam shovel. I don't know what he is, dude. But you can tell these are the toes over here, right? This is a little bit less convincing than the other guys. And you know what I'm thinking? When this turns into the arm, this probably becomes the fist. That's my guess right now. And I'm just going to stick with it. But yeah, he has a little cockpit area, the main area with the tires back here, and then some thing. And it kind of moves up and down. So that's cool, dude. For what it's worth. And I can see now that it follows the same kind of like configuration pattern, and that these bits are going to become the toes. That's going to plug in back there, and then that fist looking thing is going to plug in the rear, and that will become the heel stabilizer. Oh yeah, I see it now. And then this orange bit is going to plug in as the kneecap. This is a go. And that's going to plug in there. And I think that's it. And the rest of the parts, no. Knee joint. And the rest of the parts are going to go right there. So now we have it ready to be combined. And so let's do this. Oh. That's our guy right there, Jer. That's not bad, man. That is really not bad. In fact, it's great in my opinion. It looks really cool. He has a port over here, so I'm wondering if you could put some type of like a belt on him or something like that, right? Like some type of like waist thing. And all these other bits that are kind of like hollow, if you wanted, you can adorn it with the other things. But while I haven't done this before, it appears that all these extra parts that have not been used apparently can be used to create some type of Ultima weapon. And we're gonna try doing that right now, even though this is like, dude, this is so hard to see. From my old ass eyes, I was like, let's start with this one over here.
6 hours later.
And so how does he wield this? Oh, just plugs in right there. Yo, that's dope, dude. That's real nice. What a fun toy, dude. What a fun toy. And you can imagine, like, a little kid can mess with this and they're not going to break it because this is made of like this this type of vinyl that's not really going to break on you. And you can mix and match however you see fit. I don't know if I'm going to do the other modes. Should I, or should I do it in another video? Maybe I'll do it in another video because this one's kind of running long right now. I would like to see him in the other mode, and you let me know. Should I do another video that showcases the secondary modes, or is this good enough? But yeah, this is cool, dude. So you can see this guy over here. Oh, wait a minute. Are all the boxes a little bit different? I've assumed, yeah, they are a little bit different. Oh, nice, man. Oh, look at that, dude. I was just kind of looking at the combined form and kind of dismissed them, but yeah, you can see the different play patterns when you're combining a couple of sets. And there's like an extra big vehicle back over there, some crane robot guy, a crane with the hand with the arm at the end, and oh, this is great. This is great. Now I actually want to go home and just play with these things and mess around with different forms. Huh? Hold up. Yeah, I thought they were all the same. But no, you can see over here, there's like a lot of different humanoid figures. I see, so they're celebrating the baseline of each box. That's nice, man. That's real nice. You can see that the giant arm dude, man. These guys, dude. This toy line, this is just really right up my alley. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. And once again, this is a Machine Robo Next Gravity Builder. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video, dude. What a fun toy. What a fun toy.